Good day everyone, I'm Waki Gutay, and the assigned topic for me is brain and language. Several areas of the brain must function together in order for a person to develop, use, and understand language. Describe the role each brain structure involved in language production. Let's now proceed to the definition of terms. Language, the principal method of human communication consisting of words used in a structured conventional way and conveyed by speech, writing, or gestures. Brain, an organ of soft nervous tissue contained in the skull of vertebrates, functioning as coordinating center of sensation and intellectual and nervous activity. Broca's area is a primary responsible for language production. Damage to the area results in productive aphasia. Wernicke's area is primarily responsible for language comprehension. Damage to this area results in a receptive aphasia. The primary auditory cortex identifies pitch and loudness of sounds. The angular gyrus is responsible for several language processes, including but not limited to attention and number processing. Without the brain, there would be no language. The human brain has a few areas that are specific to language processing and production. When these areas are damaged or injured, capabilities for speaking or understanding can be lost, a disorder known as aphasia. These areas must function together in order for a person to develop, use, and understand language. The areas of the brain necessary for processing language: Broca's area, Wernicke's area, the primary motor cortex, the posterior middle temporal gyrus, and the middle of the posterior superior temporal gyrus. Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe of the brain, is linked to speech production, and recent studies have shown that it also plays a significant role in the language comprehension. Broca's area works in conjunction with working memory to allow a person to use verbal expression and spoken words. Damage to Broca's area can result in productive aphasia, also known as Broca's aphasia, or an inability to speak. Patients with Broca's can often still understand language, but they can speak fluently. Wernicke's area, located in the cerebral cortex, is a part of the brain involved in understanding written and spoken language. Damage to this area results in receptive aphasia, also called Wernicke's aphasia. This type of aphasia manifests itself as a loss of comprehension. So, sometimes while the patient can apparently still speak, their language is nonsensical and incomprehensible. The primary auditory cortex, located in the temporal lobe and connected to the auditory system. It is organized so that it responds to neighboring frequencies in the other cells of the cortex. It is responsible for identifying pitch and loudness of sounds. The angular gyrus, located in the parietal lobe of the brain, is responsible for several language processes, including number processing, spatial recognition, and attention. Learning on how does our brain involved in language production is a very important matter, because as we continue to produce and understand each words in sentences with the proper function of every organs of our brain has an indication of how healthy we and our brain is. Without the brain, there would be no language at all.